Hey guys! So today on September, the 17th, Thursday, September 17th, we talked about summarizing because we were going to go in and we were going to do the rest of this paper, right? Number 16, it's all about summarizing and how to summarize. So I passed out this handy little summarizing a text paper. So if you were not here and you need to pick one of these up, I have them in our tan folders here in class. So when you come back, you can come and grab one of those. But for now, looks like this. Summarizing a text, and there's a bunch of steps on what to do. So I will post a short little description of what summarizing looks like underneath this video. But for now, when you come back to class, you can look at this, but I'll post that underneath as well. So in this paper, we're finishing it up today because Monday on the videos, I went over the whole thing. So I will we'll talk about this one now. Summarizing. So when you summarize something, you are not just saying word for word what something is. So when you're telling somebody a story, you're probably not going to remember every detail, right? So you pick out those key things and you tell them the story that way. You pick out those key things and you talk about those key things, and that's how you summarize. You're not going to say everything word for word what it is. You're going to give me those key ideas and how those come together to tell you a story and what something's about. So our poem, the one that we read, I'll read it again really quick. It says, I'm a riddle in 9 syllables, an elephant, a ponderous house, a melon strolling on 2 tendrils, red fruit, ivory, fine timbers. This loaf's big with its yeasty rising, money's new minted in this fat purse. I'm a means, a stage, a cow and calf. I've eaten a bag of green apples, boarded a train, there's no getting off. So that poem, we're gonna summarize that poem today. So first, if you look at this little blue paper or whatever's underneath this in Canvas, there are a few things that I want you to look at when you're writing a summary. First, conventions and structure. So conventions are things like making sure you're using good grammar. So you're using punctuation like commas and periods at the end of sentences. You're capitalizing the first word or first letter in the sentence. You're making sure that there are 5 to 7 lines in that paragraph. That's what it should look like. And structure, again, 5 to 7 lines. That should be what a paragraph looks like. 5 to 7 lines or 5 to 7 sentences. Basically the same thing. Also, when you write a paragraph, if you type it on a computer, you will indent and you're going to hit the tab button to do that. However, when you do it when you're writing, you're going to make sure you leave a little space. So if you stick your thumb on the paper just to leave enough space so it looks like there's an indent, that's what you should do there. So that's conventions and structure. Another thing that you need in a summary is a central idea or a theme. So a central idea and a theme are basically the main idea and what that story or what the text is talking about. So in our poem, what is it talking about? We kind of went over it on Monday in the videos on Monday, and in class we did it a little bit on Monday and Tuesday. But the main idea and what the poem's talking about is that it's a bunch of metaphors that describe somebody being pregnant, right? So that's what you're kind of looking at for your main idea here. And then objective. Here's the thing about objective. Most of the time when you hear objective, you think like a goal or something that you want to accomplish. However, in this case, when you're writing, it's to be objective. So being objective is when you are not stating your opinions and you are basically just stating the text and what the text is talking about. You're not throwing your opinion or your bias in there. You're just saying what the text says. So that's what I mean by be objective.